terrible news around that part of the world. Back here, I see a lot of yellow behind you.
Yellow and orange means warmer.
I did feel it today.
Yeah, we definitely had quite a difference, Marcella. Temperatures were warmer today. We were talking about swapping out that trough of low pressure for an area of high pressure that built in our forecast, and it's going to continue to strengthen over the next couple of days. So we did have some 80s across inland regions. Daytime highs today, 10 to 15 degrees warmer than yesterday. No widespread 60s, which is what we've been dealing with for about a week now when it comes to those daytime highs. And now you're getting warmer and going to climb even more as we go into the start of the weekend. 70s right along the coast. You also had 82 degrees for Escondido, 77 degrees for Chula Vista today. Had a warm up even across the mountains. Daytime highs yesterday were in the 50s. We're back into the 60s and 70s for today, and also talking about 85 degrees for Borrego Springs. 84 degrees right now for the desert. You had the 50s and 60s across the mountains, and still dealing with those 70s when it comes to our current temperatures. This was the case over the last hour or so as well. We're at 78 degrees for Escondido, double sevens right now for El Cajon, as well as 72 degrees for downtown. We're going to continue to have that sea breeze developing each afternoon. So right now it's in the teens. We're seeing that for Ramona, and the same for Fallbrook, 10 miles per hour currently for downtown. Just not as intense as it was over the past couple of days, and we had that deep trough that was over us that was bringing in those gustier winds, wind gusts up to the 30s and 40s. We're talking about the teens, and that's for Jamul as well as for Chula Vista. 15 miles per hour for Escondido. Also seeing that around Camp Pendleton, having those gusts pick up. That's going to be the case with each afternoon. So we're going to go into the overnight hours with a limited marine layer because of a weak offshore breeze, and then the sea breeze develops by the afternoon hours, keeping temperatures closer towards the coast, mild compared to the rest of the county with a high pressure takeover. So a whole lot of heat is in store for us. We're seeing a series of low pressure systems that are sweeping by, not making a major impact in our forecast. We have one across the Pacific Northwest, scattered showers as well as some snow. Highs tomorrow because of a surface high and a building ridge, bringing in more heat right back into the widespread 70s closer towards the coast, and more of the 80s inland, but now that's also extending in towards the mountains, and also talking about the upper 80s. 88 degrees looks to be the high for El Cajon, the same for Campo. 85 degrees for Ramona. Switch those numbers around. 98 degrees will be the high for Borrego Springs by tomorrow. As mentioned, we're just getting started. The peak of the heat looks to be on Saturday, so even warmer as we go into the start of the weekend. 90s look to return to the inland regions, and we start to break away from that with the trough of low pressure that develops over us, and that's going to bring us right back into the 70s. Also talking about 90s for the mountains and triple-digit heat for the desert. Let's go ahead and take a look at your weather quiz question for tonight. All right, what type of air mass would likely cause a strong hurricane? Is it A, a continental polar, B, a marine polar, C, a maritime polar for B, or C, a maritime tropical air mass, or D, a continental tropical air mass?
I just listened to your voice there on that one. I think you're really looking out for people again.
I am.
I really like just the emphasis thing. Yeah.
Embrace it, because it ain't going to last long. So that's our website, cbs8.com/weather quiz to make your guess. You could win 2 family 4-packs of tickets to see Disney's Lion King on opening night. It's Wednesday, August 24th at the San Diego Civic Theater. This prize is sponsored by Corky's Pest Control. You get a new weather quiz question every Monday through Friday during this newscast and our 7 a.m. Good luck.